One have to agree with Albert Einstein, who once famously said, "In the middle of the difficulty lies the opportunity." So let's approach this assessment test question as an opportunity to push ourselves beyond our limits, embracing the change to grow and improve with each question we answer. You're presented with 4 rectangles. Each rectangle has 3 different shapes inside, and you need to determine which shape does not belong to the group. You have choices A, B, C, and D. Seems challenging, right? Well, I couldn't agree more. This question may not be the easiest to solve, just like a lot of things in life, but I have full confidence that you have all the required skills and creativity to tackle it. And I know that you definitely will give it a try by pausing this video. Trust in your abilities, and let's explore all possible options together. Let's tackle this problem as a team. Are you ready to show your answer? I truly hope your answer is correct. But regardless of being correct or not, remember that every attempt, regardless of the outcome, contributes to your personal growth and development. And now it's time to look at the answer. Each rectangle has 3 shapes inside. As you might have figured out, each shape is a different size. We're dealing with large size shapes, middle size shapes, and small size shapes. Each shape, based on the size, follows its own pattern. And remember, we definitely need to determine pattern to determine which shape does not belong to the group. Let's start with the pattern for the large size shape. In choice A, the large size shape is a triangle. In choice B, it is a square, then it's a pentagon, and then hexagon. As you can see, for the large size shape, the number of sides increases with each subsequent choice. We start with 3 sides for triangle, 4 sides for the square, 5 sides for the pentagon, and then 6 sides for the hexagon. The location of the large size shape is not important in the rectangle. And as you might have noticed, there is an opposite pattern for the small size shape. Small shapes decrease by the number of sides and can be placed anywhere inside the rectangle frame. We start with heptagon, which is 7 sides in choice A, then go to hexagon, then pentagon in choice C, and then end with the square in choice D. Medium-sized shape has a very different pattern. Medium-sized shape is always a square, and it rotates clockwise in the corners of the rectangle. If you look closely, we start in the upper left corner for choice A, then go to the upper right corner in choice B, and then end in the bottom right corner for choice C. But now you can clearly see that in choice D, the medium-sized shape is a triangle instead of the square. So the correct answer here is choice D. It's hard to deny, but with this question, we have to embrace the uncertainty of not knowing the answer. But keep in mind, though, that doing your best in trying to solve this question is also a chance for you to showcase your resilience and problem-solving skills. You're presented with 4 squares. Each square has 4 numbers inside. The first square has numbers 17, 15, 34, and 11. The second square has numbers 12, 18, 28, and 19. The third square has numbers 21, 10, 30, and 16. And then comes the fourth square, which has numbers 27, 17, 25, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 8, choice B, 23, choice C, 26, and last but not least, choice D, 31. Do you think it's a tough challenge? Well, the solution might be simpler than you think. Let me show you the pattern. Look, all numbers here are 2-digit numbers. And then choice A is only 1 digit, so probably we can eliminate it. Wouldn't you agree? And then you have a 33.3% of solving this question by just selecting one of the answers, B through D. Obviously, it was a joke. This question may or may not have the pattern that's easy to understand. But instead of thinking how hard it is to solve this question, I would like you to start thinking out of the box. Rest assured, you're not trying to solve this question alone. Regardless of your expertise in problem solving, I believe in your abilities. Pause for a moment, harness your creativity, and let's face this challenge together. The answer is just waiting for you to be discovered. Are you ready to showcase your solution? Let's get into it and see how our answers match up. And even if you don't have the answer, don't get discouraged. Keep your spirits up even if you're unsure. Every question, whether answered correctly or not, is a chance for you to gain valuable insights and refine your skills for future success. The pattern in this question is rather simple. Sum of all the numbers inside of each square equals 77. Let's look at the example. In the first square, if we add up 17, 15, 11, and 34, the end result of this is 77. Let's confirm it with the second square. 12 plus 18 plus 19 plus 28 also equals 77. Believe it or not, but in third square, 21 plus 10 plus 16 plus 30 also equals 77. Now we can calculate the missing number. We need to do calculations a little differently here. 27 plus 17 plus 25 equals 69. 77 minus 69 equals 8. So the correct answer here is choice A, 8. One has to acknowledge that you need to think of this question as a puzzle pieces in the grand masterpiece of your skills. The more of these questions you solve on your own, the clearer and more vibrant the picture of success becomes. You're presented with series of shapes. Each square has smiley faces inside. There are 5 squares and the middle square is missing. You need to select the answer for the missing square out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, B, C, and D. You might be thinking, and I totally agree with you, that this is a tricky question. And it is. But I want you to remember, you are not navigating this path alone. I'm here to help as well as other subscribers on this channel. Whether you're a problem-solving expert or a newcomer, I have faith in your capabilities. Take a moment to gather your thoughts, tap into your imaginative side, and let's triumph over this challenge together. Your solution almost ready and is definitely within reach. Are you ready with your solution? I am eager to see it, so let's proceed and compare the answers. As you might have noticed, there are 2 patterns here. The first pattern is easiest to detect. The number of smiley faces is increasing with each shape. So shape 3 should have 5 objects inside. And the reason is because shape 1 has 3, shape 2 has 4, then 5, 6, and 7 in shape 5. Well, it helps us a little bit because it eliminates choice B. But we still have choices A, C, and D we need to sort through to make sure we can find the right answer. Well, we do it by finding the second pattern. And the second pattern is that shapes fill the corners first, and then starting at 12 o'clock, they fill up the missing spaces. Let's look at the example. As you can see, in shape 3, the missing smiley face would be at 7 o'clock. Then in shape 4, the new shape shows up at 12 o'clock. Then the next one in shape 5 would be at 3 o'clock. And then if we want to continue the pattern, the following shape, if there would be a shape 6, the smiley face would be at 6 o'clock. Which means that the new smiley face will show up at 7 o'clock in shape 3. And which also means that the correct answer here is choice C. You know, I feel just like my old math book from high school. Why did math book look sad during the test? Because it had too many problems. But hey, I have you, and together we can solve any question, even this one. You're presented with unusually looking shapes. Shapes have numbers inside. The middle number in the first shape is 17. Numbers in a circle are 4, 7, and 3. And numbers inside the large circle are 10, 2, and 5. In the second shape, the middle number is 16. The numbers in the small circle are 3, 4, and 1. And the numbers inside the large circle are 12, 4, and 3. Third circle looks a little bit more challenging, just a little, because 2 numbers are missing. But the numbers in the small circle are 5, 7, and 2. And there are 2 numbers inside the large circles, 6 and 3. And just like I said, 2 numbers are missing, and you need to calculate and select them out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 14 and 21. Choice B, 16 and 23. Choice C, 18 and 25. And last but not least, choice D, 20 and 27. You feel like you stumbled upon a tough one? Well, you're not alone. But remember, nothing is too challenging for you. You can do anything. Your answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready? Let's move forward and discover the solution together. If you look closely, you can easily recognize the pattern. In fact, outside numbers form clockwise addition expression with the result at 8 o'clock, and inside numbers form multiplication expression with the result at 2 o'clock. A middle number is the sum of results of both calculations for inside and outside numbers. Let's look at the example. If you look closely at the numbers in small circles, 3, 4, and 7, you can easily see that 3 plus 4 equals 7. Let's look at the numbers inside of the larger circle. 5 multiplied by 2 equals 10. You need to move counterclockwise here. 7 and 10 are results of the calculations. 10 plus 7 equals 17, which represents the middle number. Make sure you verify the pattern in the middle shape, but I am going to switch to the third shape, which has 2 numbers missing. 2 plus 5 equals 7. These are the calculations in small circles. 6 multiplied by 3 equals 18. These are the calculations inside the large circle. And 7 plus 18 equals 25. So the correct answer here is choice C, numbers 18 and 25. Let's face it, untangling this question is like explaining a messy room to a toddler. You might need to use simple terms and point a lot, but eventually it should click. You're presented with 2 diamonds that have numbers inside. In the first diamond, the middle number is 2. Then starting from the 9 o'clock, the numbers are 3, 4, 5, and 8. In the second diamond, the middle number is 3. And starting from the 9 o'clock, the numbers are 4, 5, 7, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12. Choice B, 14. Choice C, 15. And last but not least, choice D, 20. Need a boost to solve it? Well, you are not alone. I feel the same way. But whether you're problem-solving pro or just exploring, I believe in your skills. Take your time, think creatively, and let's unravel this puzzle together. Your solution is just around the corner. Are you ready? Well, ready or not, here comes the solution. Let's dive into solving of this question together. Contribute your own version of the solution in the comments. Your unique insights might be just what we need to conquer this mystery. And the solution here is rather simple. The numbers here are calculated as a result of the math operations. The middle number is used in math calculations from left to right and from top to bottom. As you might have noticed, addition is used to calculate horizontally 9 to 3 o'clock, and multiplication is used vertically 12 to 6 o'clock. Let's look at the first diamond and look at the math calculations for it. 3 plus 2 equals 5, and vertically 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8. With this in mind, you can easily calculate the missing number. So horizontally in the second diamond, 4 plus 3 equals 7, and vertically 5 multiplied by 3 equals 15. So the correct answer here is choice C, 15. It's hard to deny, but solving Bitcoin volatility problem is like telling a weather forecast to a goldfish. One day it's sunny, the next day it's stormy, and you hope they swim through the waves without getting too seasick. With that in mind, here's the problem for you to solve. Allcoin Capital Inc. incurred a loss of 20% by selling Bitcoin at $40,000. To get to a 20% profit instead, at what price should they sell the cryptocurrency? And you're presented with 4 possible choices. Choice A, $42,000. Choice B, $48,000. Choice C, $50,000. And last but not least, choice D, $60,000. Feel like you need a boost here? Well, you are not alone. I feel exactly the same way. Whether you're problem-solving pro or just exploring, I believe in your skills. Take your time, think creatively, and let's unravel this puzzle together. Your solution is just around the corner. Do you have your answer ready? Well, ready or not, here comes the solution. Let's dive into solving this question together. Contribute your own version of the solution in comments. Your unique insight might be just what we need to conquer this mystery. The answer here is absolutely not obvious, but we will solve this challenge in 2 steps. In step 1, we'll calculate original Bitcoin purchase price. And then in step 2, we'll calculate the price with 20% profit. We'll define a variable X for original selling price. Based on this, we can build a formula. 0.8 multiplied by X equals $40,000. We can build this formula based on the fact that Altcoin Inc. sold Bitcoin at 20% loss. It's time to calculate X. X equals $40,000 divided by 0.8, and the end result of this is $50,000. This is the original selling price. Now it's time to define a 20% profit price. $50,000 multiplied by 1.2 equals $60,000. So the correct answer here is choice D, $60,000. Did answer surprise you? Please share your thoughts, ideas, and suggestions in comments. This particular test question is so tricky. It's like trying to fold a fitted sheet perfectly. You think you've got it, but it ends up crumpled mess and nobody has the answer. You're presented with 3 pyramids. Each pyramid has 3 numbers on the outside and 1 number inside. In the first pyramid, the numbers are 27, 16, and 33, and the inside number is 16. In the second pyramid, the numbers are 25, 34, and 46 on the outside, and the inside number is 15. And on the last pyramid, the inside number is 14, and the numbers on the outside are 34, 47, and then comes the missing number, which you need to determine and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 52, choice B, 53, choice C, 54, and last but not least, choice D, 55. Take a close look to see if you can come up with the answer. Hey, whether you're a current subscriber actively tackling these questions or someone contemplating a subscription in the future, I have complete faith in your ability to overcome this challenge. Just make sure to grant yourself sufficient time for the contemplation. Are you ready? I am going to continue this adventure. Let's navigate together through the complexities and exchange solutions. Your insights could be the key to unlocking this mystery. And speaking about mysteries, I gotta share the secret with you. Only 1 digit from the whole number is used in the calculations here. So, for example, in the first pyramid, instead of using numbers 27, 16, and 33 to calculate the middle number 16, only numbers 7, 6, and 3 are used in the calculations. And sum of 7, 6 plus 3 is exactly 16. If you look at the second pyramid, the numbers 5, 4, and 6 are used in the calculation. And sum of 5, 4, and 6 is 15. So for the missing number, we need to build a quick equation. Because we know the final number 14 and 2 of the numbers used in the calculations, 4 and 7, we can build a quick equation. 14 minus 4 minus 7 equals 3. So the calculated digit here is 3, and the missing number is choice B, 53. You might disagree, but I gotta tell this to you anyway. Trying to understand this question is like attempting to teach a dog advanced calculus, confusing for everyone involved. But hey, once you coach your dog, you can definitely call the audience for help, especially with this question. Your mission in this adventure is to find a special symbol to put between 3 and 7. This magical symbol should make a number that is more than 3 but less than 7. Sounds tricky, right? I can tell you this, being an existing subscriber and challenging your brain regularly with us, or potentially considering to become a future subscriber, I have full confidence that you can solve this challenge by giving yourself enough time to think about it. Are you ready? I'm going to continue this adventure and delve into intricacies of this amazing question. If you are still thinking about the answer, I'm gonna give you a hint. Do not limit yourself to just the basic math signs and think out of the box. Want additional hint? Take a look at the choices presented here. Choice A plus sign, choice B minus sign, choice C multiplication sign, and then choice D question mark. Does this ring a bell? That there is no sign here that actually solved this challenge. That's because these signs are too basic for this puzzle party. Here comes the hero, the dot sign. Sneaky and clever, it slides between 3 and 7, turning them into the cool team of 3.7. All we need to do now is to verify the answer. 3.7 is greater than 3 and 3.7 is less than 7. So the correct answer here is that sign, and the answer is 3.7. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.